let's get right into this video. This is an eyeshadow brush. It's going to be small. There are eyeshadow brushes that are smaller that you can use for more definition, but for this tutorial, we'll just be using this one. This is going to be a one shadow look. So I am taking this fluffy brush. I'm using patting motions to apply the eyeshadow, and then I'm using a light, very light, handed circular motion to blend out the edges. This is the One Size Trio that I've been using all this year. I am obsessed with it. I love it. And I'm using the color in the middle, as I showed you guys before. Now I'm popping on a little eyeliner. This is Tarte Cosmetics Doubletake Liner. Pencil on one side and the gel liquid eyeliner that I'm using on the other side. It's like a pen, so you're in total control of your eyeliner and your wing. Going in with L'Oreal's Voluminous Mascara in Very Black. I always use Very Black mascara just to make my lashes pop, what's left of them anyway, after gluing on so many strips. Now this is a foundation brush. It's going to have a flat top. It's going to be very dense, full of a lot of bristles, and it's not going to have a lot of movement. There is some movement, but it's mainly stiff. And you want to pour the foundation on your hand first or pump it, however your foundation works, just to warm it up, make it loose. Get it evenly coated on your brush. Make sure every bristle is coated for the smoothest application. And that's what you see me checking for here, just to make sure I have that all over that brush. And now it's ready. The white substance that is dried up on my face is milk of magnesia. Now I'm highlighting my inner face with e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Concealer. The shade I use is Tan Walnut. I like a shade that is not too much lighter than my skin complexion. I like it to look as natural as possible. So mainly the under eye and then just highlight the center of your face. Now this is a concealer blending brush. The bristles are angled downward. It really fits the contour of your under eye. You want to start blending around the edges. You're going to see how smoothly this blends out the contour. Start blending around the edges and then work your way into the center. You don't want to over blend. You just want to make sure it's evenly spread. And then you can go around the edges and smooth out any harsh lines. Now take your foundation brush. Don't add any more foundation to it. Just use whatever product is left. Go around the edges of that concealer for a smooth transition and a smooth blend. This is going to give you that makeup artist professional look because there's not going to be any harsh lines and this concealer will just flow into your foundation color. As for the beauty blender, use a really, really light hand. You're just trying to remove any streaks that the brush may have left. The bristles from the brush may leave indentations very lightly, but this beauty blender with a very light hand will just smooth any of that out. So you're not going to see me doing a lot of blending, and I'm really trying to focus around the edges and not so much in the middle as to lift the product. Now I'm going to add warmth and depth to my face using this contouring brush. This is larger than the eyeshadow brush, but it's smaller than like a blush brush and a powder brush because you're just going around the edges, that jawline, the edges of your face, the forehead. I am a powder girl. I'm using the same one size palette. And I'm going to show you right now. I'm mixing two of the colors to contour my face. You can also use this brush for cream or liquid products as contour, but I'm very oily, so I tend to stay away from cream and too many liquid products. I like a powder because it gives me that matte look. So to contour your nose, you can use the shadow brush we used earlier or a smaller brush altogether, or you can pinch this brush we used to contour the cheeks and the jaw, pinch it together and go ahead and contour your nose like I'm doing. It's a pretty cool makeup hack. As you can see, it works really well. I do have a wider nose, but this will work for any size. Just a little shortcut so you're not using too many brushes, not switching too many brushes. And now for the blush brush. This brush is larger. It's like two steps below a powder brush, but this is going to cover a larger surface area of the face. You can see I'm spreading this on top of my contour, going into the cheeks, going into the under eye for that nice youthful flush. This is KKAO Beauty's Barbie blush palette that I'm using, and I'm mixing the lightest pink in the palette and a deeper pink. I like to put a little blush on my nose as well. This lip liner is nothing fancy. This is from a hair store. Um, just a deep brown lip liner from a hair store. It was $1.99 and it's getting the job done. This lipstick is from Sephora. They were having a blowout sale and I got it for $5. I can never turn down a good red. This red has a blue cool tone to it and I absolutely love it. It is Sephora's. So there you have it. Lastly, for this look, we're using the powder brush. This is the biggest brush of them all. It's fluffy, it's a lot of movement. You want to lightly tap into some powder, setting powder, tap off the excess. and dab it around your face. Let's set this look in with one size, and this is the final look. Does anyone remember the brush count? I believe it was 6. That's all the brushes you need for a full face. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at It Don't Take All That and Facebook at Stephanie Barnes. See you guys later. Bye.